Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to do the exhaust from the headers to the TD05. Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in, guys. In this episode, we also need to get this up part back in. We need to tack on some mounting brackets because we do have a bit of weight on this up part. So at the moment it's holding up the TD05 and it's holding up the GT35 up here. So I need to put a bracket up here. It'll go to the original mount, and probably from here to the block. Sorry it's taken so long, guys. You know, these things happen. You know, you make something, it doesn't quite work out, and you got to remake it and remake it and remake it and tweak little bits, and yeah, that's why it's taking so long to get this setup going. You know, I do have less than 2 weeks to get this done. You'll never guess what wastegate I got. Okay, so here is the wastegate I'm going to be using for GT35. It is massive, and yeah, it's eBay. So I'm thinking low mount for this baby, so somewhere like there, so I can dump straight out onto the ground. But got a couple of family things I need to do. Got Marley swimming and some other things, so we'll come back later today and we'll start cutting some 2-inch pipe up, maybe some 2.5, and we'll get this back in and get it mounted up nice and sturdy. Alrighty guys, unboxing time of the TD05 wastegate. A eBay spec tile. Main thing why I got this was I am looking at getting the real one later, so if you get a copy, it should be the same. So just get the mounting right. Also pick up the flange. What I'm looking at doing is actually tying that into like there. So weld that on there, that onto there, so probably angle it so we get good flow from the other pipe, and then this one will be like here. Hopefully there's enough room. Once this is bolted up and got all its brackets on, then we'll test the wastegates. Cool. Let's get into fabbing up the other pipe. Well, today didn't go as planned. It's now 9:30 at night, so it's been about 12 hours. It's been doing family stuff all day, and finally got back into the garage, so fortunately not going to be using the drop saw, but we'll get this back on. We'll figure out where we can mount it from using this strap here. I'll cut that with either that, or quickly cut it with that. But yeah, I'll try to get as much done tonight as possible, what we can. Just going out for lunch tomorrow, so might do a late one, like 2 o'clock in the morning, but see how we go. Okay, so I've had to change it just a little bit. Maybe. Pretty tight clearances. Like touching the steering knuckle. So actually getting this turbo in the right position. And clearances down here. Very tight. I think it might be touching on the subframe there. But yeah. Taking a little while. But that's okay. Okay guys, it's 12:30 now. It feels like I've done nothing. So I positioned GT35. I'm doing the mounts, and I was getting ready to tack a mount on the top here, and I realized if I do that, I can't take the up pipe out because it won't fit through the bottom. It's got to come out the bottom. So put a bracket on here. So just one little snot tack. Still got the stands holding it up. And this has had to come down a bit just because the way that I ended up welding the up pipe, couldn't really get it tucked all the way up there. So I think I might have to run a scavenger pump. But yeah, yeah, it's actually sitting at like the same height, so I'm gonna have to use the scavenger pump. So yeah, I've been out here for 3.5 hours, and that's all I've done. So I need to start on this pipe. That's a pretty straight pipe. Got to put the flange on that. Look, I might be able to push it up a bit, but it changes the angle of the GT35 up top, and it doesn't look good. So I could probably cut the tacks here and rotate it up a bit, but still, it's only like an inch, and it's just not enough flow back for that. I was really hoping to get it tucked up way up there, but that didn't happen. At least if you look through the fog light now, you'll be able to see the turbo anyway. So I wanted to take the front bumper off to show people that there's a turbo there. Let's get stuck into this pipe here. It's really good that it's close. It's going to make it easier for the wastegate to go in as well. Right guys, it's about 1:15 at the moment. I decided to cut the tacks off on this 90 so I can rotate the turbo up. Yeah. So we can make a better pipe from the manifold to the TD05. If it was down lower, this straight pipe, it would have been like right onto the flange. Now I could get a 90 degrees in there. And yeah, wastegate will go in, something like that. Boop. Or, yeah, it's not much space down here, but we'll work something out. Gonna call it a night. I'll come back tomorrow, maybe even in the morning, and I'll tack that up. Alrighty, it's still the same night. I ended up cutting that and retacking it tonight, and I also loaded up the mount a little bit. So tomorrow I'll bash that other bit down and weld it all around, and then we'll fit this again. So just a bit of rotation there to bring it up as you saw before. Alright, so yeah, it's 1:45. I'm gonna go have a shower and go to bed. Catch you soon. Wow. Alright, it's Monday night now, so stepped back a bit, had a bit of a think. So I got some more parts in. Got those two bungs. So I've got 3 of them. So they need to go into a 3-inch dump and into the pipe that I haven't made yet. No, two in the dump, 3-inch dump, and 1 is in the up pipe. So like around here, maybe. As for that, I've just put one in for the temp sensor. I can block it, but also I could, I guess, get a pyro gauge, or even they're using diesels, so the drive pressure, I think it is. Yeah. Alright, so since putting this in last, I've changed the angle on this 90 degrees. As you can see, it's been rotated a bit. And also, this is welded. So I'm not getting the best welds at the moment because it's not like fully cleaned. When I'm going for the finish welds, I'll make sure it's spot on so we can get some good welds going on. But it's time to put this in and see if we've finally got it at the right angle for this fella. Then we can start making the other pipe. But Wednesday, I'm going to go pick up something for this. So it might even be, I might already have it by the time the video comes out. Depends on how good I go tonight. Yeah, again, it's 8:30, so I'll just plan it all out. I'm going to be home earlier tomorrow, so I'll do the cuts. I'm going to have to do pie cuts for this other pipe. Get a nice sharp turn, and it's past 8:30, so I'm not going to be using that to cut the pipe. Now I would use that to cut like the mounts, because it just goes straight through it. It's quick, and yeah, but I'm just blabbering on. Alright, let's do it. Alrighty guys, it's all bolted up, so I'm just looking at what to do here with the flange. So we're going to have a straight pipe, it's going to run, continue straight, and then we'll do some pie cuts up into the bottom of the turbo there. So I'm just working out angles, probably do 9 degrees because it is set back just a little bit. But with the oil return, I am going to get, I'll find some hose and put the adapter on here and run it through, see how it looks. Looks like it might come down a bit and then have to go back up, so I might have to run the scavenger pump for now, but probably we'll get a better scavenger pump in the future that's not so loud. So I have to do some wiring for that again. Alrighty guys, little update. So I got this flange here, which I've reused, so I had to cut out the 2.5 pipe that was in there. It slipped straight over, but we also had this 2-inch here that was sticking out that used to have this gasket, which was really hard to find. So that went on there like that for that up pipe, the original. And I made this bracket here, which will be still hot. Try to tack it on, but need to grind it down a bit back to bare metal so I can actually weld it, because whatever this coating is, it doesn't rust, so I can't even weld through it. Yeah, so that's flush there. You get a gasket between them, which I've got at my parents' place. So I'm going to go pick up that during the week. Yeah, so I've got this bracket here, got this bracket here. I was thinking of doing another bracket from the back up to there, but I guess that would be the bracket. So this manifold needs to come off, because when I was grinding this 2-inch off, a bit of crap went in there, so make sure that doesn't go through the tear rails. Okay, just been playing around here for a minute. So instead of cutting this pipe here at an angle, I'm going to just make it straight, and then I'll get to the pie cut to this end, so I can actually just rotate that and get a different angle at this end here. It just makes it a bit easier, less complicated. Yeah, it's off center a bit, but with the pie cuts I can easily get it up there, and it'll give me a little bit more room to play with the wastegates. Alrighty guys, it's about 6 o'clock on Tuesday now. I'm going to get this pipe and we're going to start doing 9-degree cuts. This will go onto the flange, so it's flat edge, and then we'll just do some angles. So I'm going to mark the center, so it's always up, so they're always straight. And yeah, I'll do probably 4 or 5, that should be enough. Alrighty guys, so I've cut the pie cuts for the lower, for the exhaust. This is a straight edge one, so that'll be going onto the flange. And we got all of these. They should all be the same. I did measure 2 centimeters for the back side of them, and then we've got the angle on this one as well. So a lot of cleaning up to do tonight with this fella. So I'm going to put it on charge. I'm going to put this battery on charge, and see how we go. Hopefully we can clean that all up and get it all tacked up tonight. But now I'm going to go make some dinner for the boys and do all the dad duties, and be back out here probably 9:15 when the missus gets home. See you then. Alrighty guys, it's about 9:30 now. I got to clean these up. Got the angle grinder there with a flat disc on there. I'm just going to clean up the outsides so we can get the angles going on, and then I'll mark them, and then I'll get to the inside edges. Yeah, this is going to take a little while, so come back when I've finished all the outside edges. So I've got to bevel them as well, so it's going to take a little while. Alright guys, I've cleaned up the outside. Probably going to take a couple of hours to do those inside ones, and that one, and that one. So that's where the flange goes on. That's the straight. And here is the straight one that will go onto the turbo flange. So I didn't do that one very good. Oh well, I'm gonna have to go over these again anyways. But we'll mock it up to get the right angles, and we'll probably just tape it up. So there we go. Ooh, I think I got it. It's like slight rotation to it. Probably covering the mic. I think I got it, boys. There's a slight rotation there. That's on the angle there. But yeah, we gotta clean up the insides before I can really start taping and tacking and whatnot, which is a little bit annoying. But gotta do it. I've got 10 days to go. Woo! Alright guys, it is now 11:30, so 2 hours to clean up these pie cuts and tape them here. You can see the angle change now. You can see it, just off center a little bit there. So I guess tomorrow we'll sort out how to put the flange on, and we'll tack weld it if it's all good. And then that will be the end of the episode. It's like 5 or 6 day episode. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. Catch you soon. Well, it's Wednesday afternoon. Well, it's not afternoon anymore, it's evening. No, it's not dark. Just went and picked up something for the Foz. There's only one person that knows about it. It's about an inch big. And yeah, it's you, Mackenzie. You know what I'm getting. But you have to wait. Everybody else has to wait. Oh, it fell off. Oh. Hopefully we'll get this finished tonight. I'll be out here after the kids are in bed, and we'll keep going with that. Alrighty guys, I'm back. It's 8:45. Alright, so I'm thinking about this part here. We've got it hooked up to the mains now. And this flange. So you might have seen, this is a 2.5 inch flange, and it's got this outer part, let's say, that had this on there. Well, the internal part there is 2 inches, which we've got, but the outer side is 2.5. So I've got the 2.5 flange there. So what I'm going to do is actually weld a plate, and then cut a hole that's 2 inches, and then weld this to the plate, if that makes sense. If it doesn't, I'm going to show you anyway, so you can understand. So we need to get this this flange off, and we will have a gasket there, and it might even be smart to have a gasket in between this flange and the plate that I'll be making too. Hi guys, so here is a little drawing I did. I actually used this one, which has a 2.5 inch pipe still in there. This one doesn't, so you can see the difference there. But what we need is a 2 inch circle there. I'm going to get the veneers out, measure it halfway, use this, so I believe that's 2 inch, and make a 2 inch hole. Do the 2 inch hole, cut out here, cut out the bolt holes, and then I'll cut it off the sheet. Cool. Alright guys, it's 11:30, and pretty much got it done, all tacked up. So I don't think I've recorded for quite a while, So I cut that and over there, so I could get that. Obviously I need to grind that back. So that's going to have a lip there. That lip actually meets up with this lip. Yeah. So I've tacked on one there. As you can see, it's got a lip, so I need to grind that so it's smooth. It's got a nice smooth transition into the turbo. But yeah, feels like we actually got somewhere tonight, guys. This episode has gone on forever, really 4 or 5 nights, but we're pretty much done here. So pretty much, but with all the tacks, you did not see that. That just came off. No, I didn't. My eyes are playing tricks on me. I think I need to go to bed. So I guess the next episode is placement of the waistcoats. I'll grind that out and then we can tack it up properly. These cable ties are coming in handy. So yeah, it's like a week and a half to get this done. I haven't even touched the intercooler piping at all. But if you're keen, guys, to see how it's going to finish up, hit that subscribe button, notification bell on, and I will catch you next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.